Sugawara Koshi, Saving You Saved Me, Part 12. Trigger warnings. In this story, the fear sensitive to subjects like suicidal thoughts, and abuse. Please don't read. Suga's point of view. Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m. God, I'm so tired. I never catch a damn break. I've been working at Koshi High Store since I was 13. I've been saving up money so I can live on my own because I'm so damn tired of my parents trying to control my life, and I'm so tired of being abused. I finally got out of that toxic house while busy. Right before school started, I got my own apartment. It's definitely big or fancy, but it's enough for me to finally live freely and not want to fucking die daily. Who am I kidding? I'm still so tired of living. I put on this fake smile and act like everything's okay at school, but God, I don't. But God, do I want to end it all? Welcome, I said to the customers who walked in. The tall guy with the short beard. Everything pisses me off. I'm watching as the couple walks through the aisles and the girl picks up something. I see the male raise his hand at her. Oh shit, I'm about to jump to the counter to stop him, but then she hurriedly puts the food down and apologized. You dumb bitch. I told you you're not doing anything, you greedy bitch. I own you, so do what the fuck I say. The male says, as he pulls the girl close to him. That fucking piece of shit. And the poor girl. I know how it feels to be owned, or so he says. Just because you live under someone's roof or you have some type of relationship with them shouldn't mean that you're owned. Suga, Kageyama and I are here for meat buns. Peter shouts walking into the store. I smile. This kid does bring me life, but only when he's around me. So innocent and sweet. Too pure for this world. Alright, Hinata, come in. Also, be quiet. I'm trying to watch something, I say, whispering the last part to him. Oh, what are you watching? He whispers back. That girl. I think she may be in danger. I say, poor girl. I hope she's okay, Hinata says with a frown. I don't want to see this, so I take his money and then push him right out the store to Kageyama. You two go home now. It's late, I say, and I wave to them, and I wave back. We would like to pay now, the guy said, what the girl says. Okay, sir. And will this be all for you today? I say, and look up at the girl. Her face is covered in bruises, and she looks like she's been crying. Fuck, I might fight you. Yeah, this is all, he says, and puts the money on the counter. I pick up the money and count it. He gave me $5 extra. Oh, well, fuck it, not my fault, he can't count. Hey, Suga, I'm gonna go. I don't know, you guys says. I just smile and wave. I get off at 12 o'clock tonight. Why is life so hard? Tuesday, 10 o'clock p.m. That dumb bitch always needing something, as if she can't just quit her damn whining and crying. I should have never dated her, a guy says while busting through the door. I don't say anything. I just watch as the guy walks to the back of the store and picks up a bag of tampons and a bottle of Midol. I take a look at the guy and notice it's the same guy from earlier. Here, this is for free. It will help her feel better. You can just say you got it for her. I don't care. I say, go giving him a chocolate. Ah, thanks. Bye-bye, he says and walks out. That poor fucking girl. The girl didn't look much older than Noya, but the guy looked a little younger than Coach Yukai. I sigh and then lay my head on the counter. I then get up and remember I haven't ate dinner. Coach Yukai said I can eat free meat buns whenever I work. I walk over to the meat buns and grab one and begin eating it and sitting back down at the counter. I hate everything. I hate school. I hate work. I hate life. I hate volleyball. No, that's a lie. I like volleyball. I hate that guy who abused that poor girl. Friday, 12 o'clock a.m. I walk out of the shop and lock it up behind. Walking to my apartment, I run to take a shower and then jump into my bed and go to sleep. I have to be up in 6 damn hours. Your point of view. Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m. I'm walking to the store with my boyfriend. Well, I guess you can't even call him that. He's more like my owner. He treats me like a dog, but I can't leave. Because if I do, I'd have nowhere else to go. My family kicked me out when I told them I didn't want to be a doctor, that I wanted to be a teacher. Well, I then met my boyfriend, and he took me in and helped me. It was good in the beginning, but now he's abusive and controlling. He barely even lets me go to school. I'm in my second year, and I go to Karasuno. I just need to hurry up and graduate and get my own job and get out on my own. My boyfriend and I finally made it to the store, and we walk in and go towards the back. As he's looking for stuff that he wants, I pick up a chocolate bar, just looking at it, and then my boyfriend raises his hand at me. I flinch and hurry up and put it back down. I'm sorry, I say and put my hands in front of my face. You dumb bitch, I told you you're not getting anything, you greedy bitch. I own you, so do what the fuck I say, he shouts in my face. Shh, you're right, but you own me. But you need to be quiet. The store clerk is watching, I whisper. Oh, okay, he says. He gets what we need, and we walk to the front and pay for our stuff. As we're paying, I take a quick look at the boy at the counter. He looks handsome, but his eye bags are so dark. He looks sad and tired. For a split second, our eyes meet. As he looks at me, I can feel his eyes wandering all over my face. We leave the store and go back home. He pushes me into the room and locks me in. Stay in there, my friends are coming over, he shouts through the door. Okay, I walk over to my bed and lay down. I take out my phone and go scrolling through Twitter. I hate this life that I have. to live. I go to the desk and grab my computer. Thankfully, Karasuna lets me do my work online when I'm not allowed to go to school. I grab my computer and start doing my online work. As I'm sitting on the chair doing my homework, my stomach starts cramping really bad. Ouch. I take my phone out and text my boyfriend and tell him that I started my period. I need tampons and Midol. He doesn't reply, so I just assume that he isn't going to get me anything. I hear our front door open and then close again. Maybe he's going to get it for me. I was wrong. He just went outside with his friends. Thursday, 9:00 p.m. You dumb fucking bitch. You bled all over the damn chair, he says, slapping me in the face. I start to cry. I feel the hot tears stream down my face. You locked me in here and I told you that I needed tampons, I say, stuttering. It's fucking disgusting. Since I'm buying you this shit, don't expect to be getting any food tomorrow. Do you hear me? He says and sits down. Give me a minute. I need a break, he says again. I just nod and walk to bed. Bathroom and begin to clean myself up. I watch as my boyfriend walks out of the house and into the street. I put my head into my hands and begin to cry. When did this all go wrong? I hate him. I hate what he's become. We were so good before, but I guess people never show their true colors in the beginning of a relationship. I sigh and I take out my phone and type in my mom's number. Yeah, right, as if she would even answer me. I have no idea why I am getting my hopes up. I go to the bathroom and sit on the toilet. About 30 minutes later, I hear the front door open. Here you dumb bitch. You got a little secret admirer at the store, he says while throwing the pills tampons at me, and then finally he throws the same chocolate bar I picked up at me. What do you mean? I ask. Quit with your fucking stutter. What are you, a child? I mean, that little clerk boy has a crush on you. He told me to give you that candy. And that it was for free, he says angrily. I just nod and then begin to do what I need to do. Friday, 12:00 a.m. Come on, baby, you've been working so hard. Come cuddle with me. I'll let you go to school in the morning, my boyfriend says. I run over to him and flop down on the bed and cuddle into his arms. No matter how much I hate him, the times he's like this, I can feel my heartstrings being pulled on. Good night, I love you, baby. I'm sorry for being mean today, he says, and my chest tightens. Liar. Love you too. It's okay, I reply. Liar. After a few minutes, we both drift off to sleep. Suga's point of view. Friday, 6:00 a.m. I'm up and getting dressed for school. I sigh. I'm so fucking tired. I feel sick to my stomach, remembering what I seen in the store yesterday. After I'm all dressed and ready to go, I make some toast for breakfast. I don't have much money, so I never eat anything too fancy. I also would never let my friends know the position I'm living in. Even Daichi doesn't know, and he's my best friend. Friday, 6:30 a.m. I'm making my way down the street, and when I hear a familiar voice calling out to me, I smile knowing who it is. Suga, wait for me! Whee! Hinata suddenly passed me on his bike. Careful, Hinata. You don't want to get hurt, I say. Not even 5 seconds later, Hinata flops over his bike and rolls. I sigh. I'm okay, Suga, he shouts. I feel filled with energy when I'm around this kid. Good, I'm glad you're okay. Now come on, get to class, I say, pushing him inside the building. Everyone on the volleyball team calls me Suga Mama, and I guess I can see why. For some reason, I'm always taking care of everyone. I guess it's my way to cope, since no one ever took care of me. I just decided to take care of everyone. Friday, 12:00 p.m. I'm eating lunch with the team when I overhear the second year's conversation. Did you see who's back? Noya says. Yeah, it's her first time being back since the end of first year, Tanaka says. I heard she got kicked out of her house and now she's living with her adult boyfriend, Noya says again. You mean her abusive adult boyfriend, Kenosha states. Poor YN, Narita says. She's in my class and she had bruises all over her face. Just looking at her was breaking my heart, Anoshita says. Who are you guys talking about, I ask. Someone we all knew from junior high. Her name's YN. She's super pretty and smart. But you wouldn't be able to tell anyone with how many bruises are all over her, Noshita says. She used to be even brighter than Hinata, Noya shouts. Shh, Noya, inside voices, I say. It's true, she used to always smile, but then in the middle of our first year, she stopped smiling, and then she moved in with her boyfriend and smiled again for like 2 months, and then it went away again. And so did she, Tanaka says. Poor girl, I hope she gets out of whatever bad situation she's in, I say, and look down at your point of view. I walk to my classroom and sit in the seat the teacher told me to. She smiles at me and then says, I'm glad you're back, YN. Yeah, well, I'm not getting my hopes up on being able to stay, but it feels good to be back. Even if it's just for one day, I say, giving her a soft smile. Whoa, no way, YN, you're back, Kenosha says, walking over to me. Hey, Kenosha, it's been a while since I seen you, huh? I say and smile. Yeah, it's been forever. Give me a hug. Anoshita's gonna flip when he sees you, Kenosha says, and then hugs me. What am I gonna flip about? Anoshita says, walking into the class. Look, YN is here, and Kenosha says, pointing at me, and Anosha jerks his head over and gives me a sad smile. I miss you, asshole. How have you been? He says. I give him a sad smile and put my head down. How's the 2 crackheads and Mr. Shy, I say, changing the subject. The 2 crackheads are, well, crackheads, haha, Anosha says. And Naruto, he's good. We all did miss you, though our group isn't complete without you. It doesn't feel right with only 2 crackheads, Kenosha says with a sad smile. Well, I missed you all too, I say back and smile. You should come to our practice match tonight, Kenosha says. I'll ask my boyfriend if it's okay, I say. Oh, okay. Well, we hope to see you there, Kenosha says, and then walks to their seats. I know my boyfriend won't allow me to go, but I guess it doesn't hurt to ask. Friday, 12 o'clock p.m. I walk to the rooftop and eat lunch alone because, well, I hate the big group of people in the lunchroom. But once I get to the lunchroom, I notice that a group of 5 kids, and they all look like first years. Oh, sorry. I didn't think anyone would be up here. I'll be going now, I say. Oh, you can stay. We don't mind. Don't mind us. We're just trying to bond, a cute orange-haired boy says with a smile. So small and so cute. I want to keep him. Shrimp, don't shout. You might scare her, blonde with glasses says. Haha. No, I'm fine. I'm used to shouting, but I guess if I'm not intruding, then I guess I'll eat up here, I say and give them a small smile. So what's your name? A small blonde girl says. Oh, I'm Ryan. Who are you guys? Are you first years? I ask. And then I take out my phone and quickly text my boyfriend to ask if I can stay after school. And to my surprise, he texted back saying, yeah, to stay out till midnight. Weird. Oh, well, yes. We're first years. It's nice to meet you, Ryan. I'm Yachi. Yachi says with a smile. I'm Hinata Shoyo. Hinata shouts with, he's the cute tangerine. Tsukishima K. Tsukishima says. Yamaguchi Tadashi. Yamaguchi says. You're adorable. I love your freckles, I say with a small smile. The kid blushes. I'm Kageyama. Tobio Kageyama says. What year are you in? Hinata shouts. Oh, my second year, I say. Wow, do you know my senpais, Noya and Tanaka? He says happily. Yeah, I do. I also know Kanoshita and Oshina and Naruto, I reply. So cool, we all play volleyball with them. That's also why we have to eat up here, because we all got into a fight. And so Suga senpai says we have to bond, Hinata says, trying to mock the Suga person. Haha, Hinata, you're funny and adorable. I like being around you, I say. Why do you have bruises on your face? Tsukishima asks, and I flinch. Suki, Yamaguchi yells. You're sorry, Yamaguchi, Tsukishima says. Gomen Suki, Yamaguchi says back. He's fine. Well, to tell you the truth, do you want me to tell you the truth, or do you want me to lie to you? I guess what I'm saying is, do you really even care? I say, and they all looked at me concerned. I care, Kageyama says. Me too, Hinata says softly. I wouldn't ask if I didn't care, Tsukishima says, and the others nod in agreement. I laughed. I'm sorry, it's just, I'm telling some kids I just met them my life story, and so this is funny. I say, still laughing, and they look at me confused. I was kicked out by my parents my first year because I defied them and said I didn't want to be a doctor and I wanted to be a teacher. I met a boy, a much older boy. He promised to take care of me and help me. I believed him. Well, he changed, and now he isn't such a nice man, I say, looking down. They all look at me with pity except the tangerine. I don't get it. Why didn't your parents support you? And why isn't your boyfriend nice? That's mean of him. But you didn't say how you got the bruises, he says. Boat, Hinata, boat, Kageyama shouts. I just pat Kageyama's shoulders. Silly me. Sorry, honey. I forgot to say that I tripped, I say, and smile at the small boy. I kiss his forehead and say, stay so sweet and pure for me, okay? He nods, and the others look at me while I get up and walk away. The little cutie reminds me of how sweet and innocent I used to be. What a little sweetheart. Suga's point of view. I'm walking to the gym when I see the 5 third years with the girl. Who are they with, and what are they doing? I just ignore them. I see the 5 second years with the girl. Who are they with, and what are they doing? I just ignore them and continue on my way to the gym. When I reach the gym, I see Kyoko, Yachi, cleaning up and getting stuff ready for the practice match. I go ahead and get the volleyball net, and set it up. Soon and walks Daichi and Asahi. They come over to help me with what else needs to be done. After they walk in, here comes the first year. Hinata comes in and screams, Yachi, do you remember the pretty girl from the roof earlier? Hinata yells, oh yes, Hinata, I remember her. Why? What's wrong? Yachi says. Her, Tanaka, and Noya are doing flips outside, Tsukishima says, while laughing. I'm still watching them. Wait, Tsukishima laughing? Weird. Well, she did say she knows them. They are probably friends, Kageyama says. It looks like they've known her forever, Yamaguchi says. But isn't she new? Hinata says, and Yamaguchi shrugs. It might be the girl they were talking about at lunch, Asahi says. Your point of view. I tell the boys that I can watch the practice match, and they get excited and drag me to Tanaka and Noya, who are attacking me with hugs and throwing me around. I laugh and hug them back. Boy, does it feel good to be back with my besties. They walk me to the gym and challenge me to a flipping challenge, which I can't deny that, so all of us start doing flips. I then watch as the first years walk by and go into the gym. After a while flipping, I lose because I got dizzy. Tanaka and Noya are now dizzy too and can barely stand up. Anosha drags them by their collars like he always does, and I laugh. Come on, we need to get ready for the practice match, Anosha says, and then grabs my hand and makes me walk into the gym. Hello, sorry for the intrusion. I'm YN. I'm Anosha, Kanoshita, Naruto, Noya, and Tanaka's friend, I say, and once I get up, I say and then bow, and once I look up, I see a certain boy, the boy from the store. I avert my eyes as we make eye contact. Please don't remember me. Please don't remember me. Oh, you're not intruding. Welcome. I'm Daichi. This is Suga, and that's Asahi. We heard you met everyone else already. Are you here to watch a practice match? Daichi says, and I shake my head yes. The guy who said Suga was the guy from the store. I look back at him, and he's still looking at me. Hey, YN, Hinata yells, and I flinch. Anosha notices and hugs me. Please don't yell at her like that, Anosha says. Also call her senpai, Tanaka says, and I laugh. Dear God, do not call me senpai, I say, laughing. Oh, well, Ryan, sorry for yelling, but can you kiss my forehead again? I think you're good luck. After lunch, I had to take a math test, and I knew nothing about it, and somehow I passed it, and I think I was because of your forehead kiss. Hinata says, smiling. I smile back at him. So cute. Boke, not a boke. Don't flirt, Kageyama shouts. Huh? You kissed his forehead? You never do that to me, Tanaka cries. Or me. When Noya and Tanaka run around the gym throwing a fit. I don't kiss you guys because you're not babies, I say, laughing. Hey, I'm not a baby either, Hinata says, pouting, and I look at him and laugh. Yes, you are a baby, and I say and smile. Hinata blushes. Come here if you want a forehead kiss, I say. He runs to me and stands in front of me. I stand on my tippy toes and kiss his forehead and rub his hair. Do good, I say, and walk back to Enoshida. Haha, Hinata, you're a baby, Tsukushima says. What's the matter, Suki? You jealous you didn't get a kiss? Hinata said with his tongue stuck out, and Tsukushima just at him. I want a good luck kiss too, Yamaguchi says while looking at his feet. I laugh. Such sweet babies you guys have on this team. Also, you're too tall. You need to bend down, I say, and he does, and I quickly kiss his head. He turns red and walks away. And I thought Suga Mama's instincts were bad, Daichi says, and the team laughs. Yeah, I know she's a million times worse. Everyone here is a baby to her, and she wants to care for you, Kenoshita says, rubbing my head. Friday, 3:30 p.m. The other team walks in, and the boys have to greet them, so Naruto takes me to the bench and sits me down. I watch as the boys talk to the other team, and then I watch as they play. Right now, Tsukushima, Kageyama, Hinata, Tanaka, Daichi, and Noya are in the game. Hinata is really fast and can jump super high, while Tanaka is really powerful with his spikes. Noya is a good guardian of the court, while Daichi receives a perfect, and Kageyama, wow, he can really adjust his sets for anyone he's setting to. He's a genius. I look over to all the bench players, and Enoshida smiles at me, and Kenoshita and Naruto wave, and I wave back. Then I look at Suga. He's definitely the guy from the store. He looks tired already, and he hasn't even played. A few seconds later, he looks at me, and our eyes meet, and then he smiles. Wow, pretty, I say out loud, and then slap my hand over my mouth. Then the gym goes silent, and they look at me. Tanaka slams the ball down on the court, and the attention is directed back away from me. Thank God for Tanaka. I hear Enoshida dying laughing as Kenoshida tries to stop him, and Naruto just face palms. I look back over at Suga, who's a bright red. He's staring at me and quickly looks away and back at the court. Hinata gets pulled off the court as Yamaguchi is a pinch server. He does a jump float serve and earns the team a point. Everyone is shocked and happy, and then Hinata shouts, CYN is magical! Her good luck kisses really work! I flinch as he yells at my name, and Suga smacks him on the back of the head. You were told not to yell at her like that, Suga says with a small smile, and Hinata nods. Sorry, Hinata says sadly. It's okay, sweetheart. I'm just scared of being yelled at, I say. The court attracts the attention of us again, and Kageyama does a dump. He looks at the other setter and gives a creepy smile. Ew, scary. Good job, Kageyama, I shout, and he looks at me surprised. The match ends and Kirasuna wins. I look at the time and see that I'm not allowed home for 6 hours. I sigh and look at my friends who all look tired. I don't want to bother them with my troubles. As I'm about to walk out of the gym, my wrist is gobbled and I flinch. Oh, I'm sorry. I turn around and see Suga, who looks guilty. Oh, no, you're okay, Suga, I say and smile at him. It's you, right? The girl from the store, he asks, and I nod. Please don't tell anyone, I say softly. I won't, but please don't tell anyone that I work there besides Hinata and Kageyama, he says. Okay, so do you have anything else to say, I ask? Yeah, lots. Could you come to my apartment? I live alone and it's safe there, he says with pleading eyes. But aren't you tired, I ask? I am, but I'll be okay. Please just don't go back to your house. At least not yet, he asks, and I nod, and then follow him to his apartment. So this is it? He says while stuttering. Okay, I say, walking in with him. Make yourself comfortable. I'm gonna shower. I'll get you some comfy clothes and you can shower as well, okay? He says and then disappears. I sit on the couch and wait for him. Suga's point of view. I don't have to work until midnight tonight. I have the night shift since it will be a weekend. I can't believe I asked her to come to my house, though. I'm quickly taking a shower. I hope she's not uncomfortable. After I'm out of my shower, I get dressed and go to my room, getting her a shirt and some sweatpants, and then I walk out into the living room and see her on the couch on her phone. Hey, this might be big on you, I say, handing her clothes, and she smiles and takes them. I point to the bathroom, and she goes in. After about 15 minutes, she comes out, and I have a ramen in a bowl for her, and I have her sit down, and I hand it to her. She takes it and smiles, and then says a small thank you. I turn on Netflix, and we watch as we eat. After we finish eating, I pause the show and take the bowls to the sink, and then I come back and begin talking. Is that guy your boyfriend, I ask, and she nods. Does he hurt you physically, I ask, and she nods. Does he hurt you emotionally, I ask, and she nods. How old is she, I ask, and she says 23. A 16-year-old dating a 23-year-old. Why are you with him, I ask, and she just looks at me. I started dating him at 15. He was nice and treated me well, plus he took care of me when my parents kicked me out. But after 2 months, he started treating me as if I was property and as if I was owned by him, she says, and now frowns. Do you want to get away from him? I ask while stuttering, and she shakes her head yes. I know we just met, but would you like to stay with me? I'm a high school student, and I don't have a lot of money or food, but I can give you a place to sleep. I say, looking into her eyes, and she starts tearing up. Will you hurt me or make me do things to you? She asks, crying. I hug her gently and kiss her forehead. No, I would never do anything. And if I do, you can beat the shit out of me, I say, and she laughs. That's a little extreme, she says, still laughing. No, not to me, it's not. Break up with your boyfriend and tell him you have a place to stay, I say, holding her hand. She nods and takes out her phone and calls him and puts it on speakerphone. What do you want, dumb bitch? I told you I'm in the middle of, fuck, something, he says over the phone. He's clearly having sex. I look at her and she's crying. I'm breaking up with you, she says strongly, and I can't help but feel proud of her. What, baby? No, why? You know no one will love you like I do, the piece of shit says. God, I hope no one loves me the way that you do, because if they do, that doesn't love you, piece of shit, she shouts. Oh, wow, that was hot. You have no place to go. You can't leave me, and if you do, you can't have your clothes back. So better go to Mommy and Daddy's and get your clothes from there, the guy says, and he hangs up. Are you okay? We can go get you clothes tomorrow after my shift, I say. Wait, you work tonight, she says, and looks at the time. Yeah, 12 to 1, I say. Oh my god, go take a nap. You're gonna kill yourself staying up too long, she says, and pushes me to my room. Okay. Wake me up at 11:30, okay? I ask her and then hug her. Thank you, she says, and then I nod and just go to sleep. Your point of view. Friday, 11 o'clock p.m. Did I really just agree to live with a stranger? But he seems like a good guy. But so was my ex when we first met. I guess all I can do is trust him for now. I look around his apartment and see that it's a little messy, so I decide to tidy it up for him since he's kind enough to let me move in with him. I think of a plan of how to get my stuff back from my ex. While I'm washing the dishes for Suga, after a while, I notice it's 11:30. I dry my hands and then put the dishes away and make my way down the hall to his room. Friday, 11:30. I open the door and walk over to see the sleeping boy. He looks so peaceful and handsome. I brush his hair out of his face, and he starts shifting around. I smile at him. How are you such an angel? I then look down and see his shorts got pulled up while he's sleeping. I notice the scars all over his thighs, and my heart drops. I lightly touch one of his scars, and he starts moving more. Oops, oh shit. Hey, Suga, I say, shaking him lightly. He says, with his eyes still closed. It's time for you to wake up, I say, and he opens his eyes and looks at me and smiles. I was scared you would run away while I was sleeping, he says, and looks up at me again. After a few minutes, he gets up. Can you get out so I can get dressed, please, he says. He asks nicely, and I nod and walk out. After a few moments, he comes out and smiles. Can I come with you? I'm scared of being alone, I blurt out. And he looks at me surprised. Yeah, he says, and then runs back to his room and back out and hands me a hoodie. Wear this. We have to walk, he says, and then I put on the hoodie. We begin walking to his work. It's silent, but it's a comfortable silence. The cool night air on my face feels amazing. We reach the store and go inside. Saturday, 12 o'clock a.m. Hey, Coach, I'm here. I brought a friend. I hope that's okay, Suga says as we walk in the store. Hey, kid, yeah, that's okay. Oh, hello, it's you. Anyways, I'm going to go to sleep now. So watch over the store, Yukai says, and goes up the stairs and to his house. So, I'm gonna go behind the counter. You can stay on that side, or you can come over here and sit on the stool, Suga says, and I just follow him. Suga, are you happy? I ask, and he flinches. What do you mean? He asks. Are you happy with your life? I say, again, already knowing the answer. I'm not sure, but I guess, he says, looking down. I would say that I'm not happy with mine. Not yet, at least, but it can always change, right? I say, yeah, I guess, he replies. Yeah, we should never give up on life just because we're having a hard time, right? I say again. He says, starts playing with his fingers. Suga, why do you live alone? I ask. Curious, aren't we? He says, laughing. Yeah, I mean, you interrogated me earlier. Now it's your turn. Or now it's my turn, I say, laughing. My parents were bad parents. I started working at 13 and saved up to get an apartment. I just moved out this school year. None of my friends know, so please don't say anything, he says. I won't, I promise, I say and smile at him. The second years were right. You're like Hinata, he says. What? What's that supposed to mean? I ask. Just that your smile brights up and pretty like his, Suga says, smiling. Your smile's pretty too, I say, blushing. Yeah, I know you said that at the game, he says, picking on me, and I hide my head in my hands. Just then the door slams open. Oh, you little slut. I should have known you run away to the guy that I said admired you, my ex shouts. Huh? How did you know I was here? I asked, shaking. Suga then stands in front of me. Move, I'm talking to her, you bitch, my ex shouts again. No, sir, I'm sorry, I can't move. Also, I'm going to have to ask you to leave, Suga says. Okay, I'll leave after I say this. She's a slut. No, so good luck. Also, here's your shit. I don't want it in my house. All she's gonna do is leech off you, kid, so be careful. And fuck you, YN, he says, throwing my bag of clothes on the floor and my other things on the floor of the store. And then he leaves. Are you okay? Suka says, turning around and hugging me. I nod into his chest. Thank you for saving me, I say. And he breaks the hug and walks over to my stuff and picks it up and brings it behind the counter. I'll keep saving you if he comes around, so just trust me, okay? He says, and I smile. Suka, I don't want to leech off to you. Do you think Yukai would hire me, I say? But you don't need to work. I said, it's fine, he says, and I shake my head no. I want to work, and I want to help you, I say again. Fill this out. Coincidentally, he's looking for a stalker, so you can do that job, he says, handing me an application. I grab a pen and start filling it out. And then I give it back to Suka, and he puts it under the counter. I'll tell him to look over it in the morning, he says. Saturday, 3 o'clock a.m. Lots of people have been in and out of the store. I look over at Suga, who's counting the money in the register. I wait until he's done. Suga, I'm sleepy, I say while yawning. Sit on the stool and lean your head on the counter and sleep, he says. What if I fall? That would be embarrassing, I say, giggling. He then takes the stool and sets it in front of where he stands. He points to the stool, and I sit, and then lay my head on the counter. There, if you're about to fall, I'll catch you, he says and smiles at me. I smile back and give him a big hug and lay down. At some point, I fall asleep. Suga's point of view. She slept for at least an hour now, and every so often she whimpers in her sleep. I brush her hair out of her face and smile at her. Cute. I shouldn't think things about someone I just met, but she is absolutely so precious. I can't believe that guy fucked up something so perfect. I continue watching over her as she sleeps until she starts having a nightmare. She's crying and shaking. I don't want to wake her up because she's only slept for an hour. I just hug her tightly and whisper that she's okay while rubbing her back, and soon after she calms down. Saturday, 6 o'clock a.m. Lion is still sleeping, and I'm glad she looks so peaceful. I go and sweep the store floor. Then I hear someone walk in. I quickly walk back over to see the counter, but I'm stunned by who I see. It's Daichi. Suga, he says. Hey, Daichi, I say. You work here, he asks, and I nod. Oh, that explains why you're here. But why is she here, and why is she sleeping? Daichi says, pointing at Why, and I sigh. It's not my business to tell why she's here, but let's just say I'm helping her, I say, and Daichi slowly nods. So what can I get for you today, bud? I say and smile as I walk back behind the counter. I just wanted to go for a morning jog and then see Yukai's store, so I came in. Let me go look around, he says, and walks away. I sigh again. Suga, Lion mumbles. Oh, you're awake, I ask, but she doesn't answer. She must be asleep. I smile at her and brush her hair off her face again. You like her, Daichi says, and I jump and then look at him. Huh? I shout and then cover my mouth, but not wanting to wake up the sleeping girl. Huh? What? No, we just met yesterday. How could I possibly like her, I say. I don't know, like love at first sight, Daichi says, and then puts a Gatorade on the counter, and then pulls his wallet out. I feel my face get hot. Daichi, don't talk about this, please. I say to him, no problem, bud, he says, and walks out as he's waving. How did I manage to work here for 5 years and never get caught by anyone other than Hinata and Kageyama? Well, and now Daichi. Fuck, I lean my head on the counter and look towards YN. Love at first sight. I don't know about that, but I do feel the need to protect her, and I want to make her happy. I want to see her smile. Saturday, 9 o'clock a.m. I'm cleaning up the store and organizing stuff when I hear a crash. I run up to the front and see YN sitting on the floor laughing. What the fuck, Suga? I thought you said you would catch me, she says, still laughing. I'm sorry I finally managed to get out. You were doing fine, so I thought it'd be okay if I went to clean, I say in a guilty tone. I'm fine, I'm just embarrassed, she says loudly while laughing. I look at her, and she's getting up. She walks over to me and hugs me. Thank you again, she says, and I sigh, putting my head on top of hers. You're welcome, I say, and rub her back. Meat buns, meat buns, meat buns, I hear, and I let go of YN and see Hinata walking into the store. I laugh. Hello, Hinata. Let me guess. You're here for meat buns, I say, and his eyes go wide. YN, he says calmly, which surprises me. Oh, hello, Hinata, she says back. I didn't scream this time because I didn't want to scare you. Are you proud of me, he says, running over to her, and she giggles at him. For some reason, I feel jealous as I see him hug her tightly. Okay, Hinata, that's enough, I say, a little aggravated. He looks at me and then walks over. Okay, I want meat buns now, he says again, and YN laugh. I grab Hinata's meat buns and hand them to him. He gives me the money and takes a bite out of the meat bun. Yummy, he says. Want to try? He says, shoving the meat bun in YN's face. She takes a bite, and then Hinata's face goes red. You bit where I bit. Isn't that an indirect kiss? He shouts, and I look at him annoyed. Oh, sorry, YN says. It's his fault for shoving it in your face, I say, rolling my eyes, and they both laugh. After a while, Hinata leaves, and YN comes over to me and hugs me from behind. Do you like hugs or something? I say. Oops, do you want me to stop? She says, letting go. But I grab her arms and wrap them back around me. I didn't say you had to stop. I was just asking if you like hugs because you've hugged me a lot, I say. Yeah, I like physical contact, so yes. I love hugs, she says, snuggling her head in my bag. I feel my body heat up, and I smile. Okay, huh? Hug me whenever you want, I say. Saturday, 1 o'clock p.m. Bye, Yukai. Also, her application is on the counter, I say, waving to Yukai. and walking out of the store carrying YN stuff for her. I can carry that, she says, and I shake my head no. You work a lot of hours for a high school student, she says, and I shake my head yes. I have to. I need the money, I say. Say, Sugo, what do you want to be when you're older, she says, smiling at me. A teacher, I reply. I like kids a lot, I say again. She looks at me with wide eyes. I want to be a teacher too, she says, jumping up and down, just like Hinata, so cute. That's awesome. We have that in common, I say, smiling at her. Eventually, we reach my house, and I go to take a shower, leaving her on the couch. After I finish my shower, I walk to the kitchen to go to wash the dishes, but I notice that they're all washed. I walk out in the living room and see the living room is clean. I walk to the bathroom and it's clean as well. What the fuck? Did you clean that when I was asleep earlier? I ask, and she smiles and nods. Huh? But why did you? You don't have to do that stuff around the house. I say, sighing. Go sleep. I'll wake you up when I have dinner done, she says, pushing me to my room yet again. This damn girl. Wednesday, 2 o'clock p.m. Y and I have been living together for almost a week. She started going to school again full time, and the second years are all so happy. She seems happier too. She also works at the store with me. We go to work at the same time, so we're always together. We're a lot closer. We know more about each other than before. I still have been keeping my depression a secret. Still, every day, I think about ending my life. I always have these thoughts when I'm alone, but whenever I feel this way, she always shows up out of nowhere and shows me that beautiful, bright smile. Your point of view. Suga and I have been living together for almost a week now. I work with him and go to school full time. I've also joined the volleyball club as a manager. I haven't seen my ex around, which is a good thing. I am starting to revert back to my old self. It's all thanks to Suga. I'm thankful for him. I just wish he would be honest with me about how he feels. I hate leaving him alone because I know he gets into his own head. Time skip to 2 months later. Friday, 3 o'clock p.m. Come on, YN, just confess, Kanoshita says. No, don't. I want you all to myself, Noya shouts. Hey, shut up. Let her be happy, Naruto says, slapping Noya on the head. Confess to me instead, Mamas, Tanaka says to me, and I laugh. If either of you two mess up my ship, I will personally sink you two in an ocean. Inoshita shouts, and we all flinch because he has a scared her. Fine, I'll confess, but how, I ask. A lyric prank, Tanaka says. Good idea, bro, Noya says. What song, I ask. About love, Inoshita says. JK, after practice, I will do it. Since we don't have to work, I say and smile. Friday, 5 o'clock p.m. Hey, Suga, I'm staying the night with Tanaka tonight, I say to Suga. He looks at me with sad eyes. My heart hurts. Oh, okay, he says, and then looks down. I run over and hug him. I'll miss you. I'll be back tomorrow bright and early, okay? I say and smile at him. Okay, I'll miss you more, though, he says, and then kisses my forehead, and I run up to Tanaka. Hello? Ah, yes, some good tea is coming. And I should have muted 8 accounts. Huh? Why did you mute the first years, third years, and minus me? Just wait. You'll be happy. Yes, very happy. Shut up so she can start. Started in the strangest way. Didn't see it coming. What did? Popped up in your hurricane. Wouldn't give it up for nothing. Tanaka, did you give her drugs? No. Now I'm all caught up in the highs and the lows. It's a shock to my system. What's wrong, Sugar? Are you okay? Want me to come get you? Stay back. She's ours tonight. I don't want to run away, so I stay. Run away from what? Are you sure you shouldn't be running? Also, no, fuck off. My head gets messy when I try to hide the things I love about you in my mind. Love about who? You. I don't really know a lot about love, a lot about love. But you're in my head, you're in my blood, and it feels so good, it hurts so much. What feels good and what hurts? Anyways, you're in my head too, Sugar. But are you okay, Tanaka? If she's hurt, I'm killing you both. I don't really know a lot about love. But you're in her head, yeah, you're in her blood. What? Why are you repeating, Sugar? Think about it. Time it took for our paths to cross. Read her like an open book. She is found and lost. Noya Tanaka, you guys lost her? Now I'm all caught up in the highs and the lows. It's a shock to my system. I know that our love was fate, so I stay. Wait, like our love? I mean, I guess you can say that. Her head gets messy when she tries to hide the things she loves about you in her mind. I don't really know a lot about love, but I know that I love you, Suga. I love you so much. Thank you for saving me. Baby, I love you too. I love you so much. And stop thanking me for saving you, because saving you saved me. So please, be my girlfriend. Yes, of course. The muted 8 hacked in the chat. Fuck you, Inoshita. We wanted to join in, but you muted us, you asshole. Also, congrats, Suga and YN. Please adopt me now. Everyone is offline. The end.